7:15, my son called me and told me that the police are in the house and they've come to pick Dad. And they didn't enter the compound. They parked outside, told him to get ready, and there were 5 men ununiformed and masked, and there was 1 woman with them. And they walked him out, and they didn't say who they were, they didn't say where they were coming from, what they were taking him for, why they were taking him. They just left. So, of course, just trying to find and locate. So I'm glad, with the help of LSK and friends and comrades, that we've been able to find where he is. And he's been taken because of the Stanchart marathon. He sent something about Occupy Stanchart, and it was very clear. He said that people need to be safe, people need to just wear flags. When did it become a crime that to wear a flag in this country you will be arrested for? And if we continue to stay silent, they will kill us all. But who is going to be in this country? They take my husband, they take your children, they take you. If we do nothing, if we say nothing, they will continue like this. And that's why we must continue to fight against this kind of behavior, whether it is coming from whoever that top person is, whether it is coming from the president or from the DCI. It is unlawful, it is illegal, and it should not continue to happen. So we must reject continuously and ensure that this behavior stops. Because once they come taking people like this from their homes in front of my sons, he was at home with his sons, my son watched all this. What happens to children, our children, as they're growing up, watching these things happen, not knowing whether their father is going to come back home, not knowing if he will even get to where he's going? It has to stop, it must end. It is not right, it is unfair, not just for my husband, but for every Kenyan in this country fighting for their rights. And we must continue to fight for our rights together, because one person is going to be taken away, frustrated, scared, and things could happen to them. But if we join hands like we were supposed to do today at Occupy Stanchart, it was not a threat. He was very clear that people need to be safe and wearing the flag and just chant. When did that become a crime in this country? Yeah. So I hope that whatever case they're putting on him, that when he goes to court, that he's going to be released without any charges, because all those charges are really bogus.
Perhaps have there been threats against him before?
Yes, there have been continuous threats, and if you check on social media, on Twitter especially, they've just been paid bloggers to say all these kind of things. If my husband was paid, this country has all the resources to say who is paying him, how much they're paying, and where you can trace money. We know that the government is able to do these things, so why can't they do that? They just put bogus cases and things to say about my husband, who has not done these things. Even today, if you open your phones right now and go to X, you will see bloody eyes, bloody hands. What has he done? If he was guilty of any of these things, he would have been arrested, he would have been in court, he would be in jail for something that he's done. But he's not, because there are bogus charges and there's nothing that he has done.
Thank you.
Yeah.